Yep. We already know. We already know what we do. We already know. We already know how it go. Yep, yep. Let me let me do my face off. Get my face off going. Face off live with Eagles Way of Boxing. I got my two champs up in here already. At least two champs in here. And don't want this to turn up to be Bum Friday, where a bunch of bums come up in here. That's all right. I got the best two in here right now that know how to handle that kind of situation. Yeah, we got to cover some things too, though. I mean, it's good to cover stuff when boxing on hold like that. But anyway, salute out to Eagles Web. He said, I smell smoke. That's Gil Coles. And salute family. That's King Louis 2 Boxing up in Eagles Web. Boxing. Another grown folks boxing, or not just only boxing, but a grown folks chat group where we came in. And yesterday, I was attacked by YouTube for some reason, but it ended up being temporary. Yeah, it ended up being temporary. I was like, okay, so temporary. So once I put the notification out that I got attacked and that they smashed my live for some reason, and once I put that out, it was probably like an hour later or something like that. Then they put my stream back up. So I got my stream. So my stream was actually put back up. I don't know what they was thinking. Maybe because of the way I had it, the numerology or something like that, and that messed them up. And that scared them because of this whole situation that the so-called world is going through right now. And that scared them up. Eagles Web shook them up. I see E Wood up in here. E Wood up in the house, y'all. He said that Eagles Web Boxing salute. He got the eagle with the wings up good and got the crown up good too. We already know what it is. So my bosses is already here. So what you need? You don't need no more than 3 bosses up in here, right? I'm the king boss, but what else? Got the bosses up in here. So what else we need? We're gonna have people, what they staggering in or whatever. But yeah, that COVID, they got me the other day, I guess, because I mentioned it and it scared, and this type of stuff scares some people. Yeah, so it just scares people. You know what I mean? And people shouldn't get scared. I told y'all, don't be scared. Don't just be scared over nothing, man. Especially one thing that we always make sure that we do, especially when it comes to boxing or anything else. Of course, the Eagles Web usually goes off a lot of his experience. You know what I mean? And so that's what we go by. We go by a lot of my experience and stuff like that. But if we double check it, then we find out, okay, if you do the research, you find out that it was true. It was truthful. Because I've been here a couple of more years than most of you. So I know when it's bullshit, because my grandmother and everybody else told me that it was bullshit when certain stuff comes up. And so I don't get all into a panic like a lot of people get into a panic. But believe me, you have to do your research to find out that everything's okay. Research with your family. Make sure your family's good. If your family good, then it's probably all good. Okay, anybody you know? You don't know nobody who knows nobody who knows nobody who is affected by anything. So just calm that shit down. Smash my like button and sit your ass down. Come in Eagles Web and sit your ass down. I see y'all down there. Shadow 979 is up in the house, y'all. He says salute to Eagles Web Boxing. That's right. And then everybody saluting that. Yeah, E Wood is at work. He said, but I'm here. He ain't got his faces up yet, though, but he'll have his faces up. Let this discussion get heated in here, and E Wood will be putting up some faces, y'all. You can best believe that one. You know, because Eagles Way of Boxing, we're gonna cover it, but I'm not gonna get y'all all caught up. I mean, we even got into that little respirator stuff yesterday. It's like, no, we're not gonna be getting into all this other stuff outside of we're gonna stay. We keep it family, and we keep it. Like I said, I can't put nobody. I can't put people in a panic. I let other people. That's for other chats and stuff like that. If you want people put people in panics, they put people in a panic. That's on you, but ain't got the damn thing to do with us. We ain't putting people in panics, man. We gotta do this boxing thing, man. I got some a little bit. You know how I do it, man. We got some surprises up in here. A little bit. I mean, we're not gonna call it a surprise because it's in the title. It stays in the title because that coffin is gonna stay open until I just feel like I can't keep it open no more. And then we'll just shut it down. We'll shut it down afterwards. But we got the wrap. The wrap is that we can't. There's nothing we can do as far as boxing wise. Not very much. But we can just talk about it. Now it's our time to talk about all the great matchups we can have, and all the fraudulent matches that we may end up having. And that's what it is. Is that we end up with these matches that people ain't acting like kings and stuff. But yeah, let me throw one out. Let me throw a quick one out there to see if anybody's on top of the web that can slide down and answer a question, man. So, for a perfect fight, a unanimous decision in a 10-point must system, who or how many points is awarded to the winner, and how many points is awarded to the loser? 12-rounder. I know you're going to try to ask for more than that, but you have to listen carefully, because if I switch it up on you, it's a little bit different. But since I didn't switch it up on you, you got to take it for what it is. So that's how you got to take it. See what y'all got. Seems like it's easy right there. Look at my brother Chris hid out from us yesterday, Gil. They beat my stream up, knocked my stream down. I finally got it back up after the protest. Yeah, of course I protest, man. I put it in. And the protest was in. And guess what happened? The protest went through. And we got the stream put back up. I need to get out some information. I see Chris down there, though. Christopher Jordan. Everybody hates Chris, but Shalom Eagles Web. And Shalom out there to Christopher Jordan. Also, Isakwa. And I see got the eagle up good. Got the fire up good. He got Team Bud Crawford back to work. Oh, here we go. See, here we go. Okay, we almost got the question right. And Jay Cooley then slid down the web. Here we go, another slide down the web. The web is nice and slippery. So, folks, if you just visiting from out of town, go ahead and slide down the web. Go ahead and answer the question. Let me go ahead and say the question again. In a 10-point must system championship fight that went perfect, how many points would be awarded in that fight? You guys are close. But you guys are messing up just a little bit. Gil calls it Eagle Web. Chris drove his truck through a Wi-Fi tower. Yeah, oh, that's what it was. Yeah, so he couldn't get that. Yeah, he did that on purpose, man. So he couldn't get he couldn't get the notification. Nothing, Gil. He couldn't get the notification. He couldn't get on. Gil said he said trickster Christopher up to his tricks. No. This straight 10-point must system. Don't add no additives to it. Y'all trying to add chemicals to it. Don't add no additives to it. 12-rounder. And salute out to B&B Boxing. A 12-rounder, okay? 10-point must system. Perfect fight. There's a couple of elements that we took out of it. And Jay Cooley's real close right now. But he left one of the scores out. He left one score out, but he's he's off. I thought he was right. Okay, I almost gave a clue away. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Got to wake y'all up, man. Christopher, your nay. Welcome to the chat, Chris. Yeah, old Chris. Chris something else, though. Chris like, oh, I don't know what happened, man. I must have hit that tower or something like that. 12 rounder, 10-point must system. Perfect fight. Perfect fight. And then I'm gonna add to that. If you guys get that one, we'll do it. We'll do one. We'll do a bonus one. Okay. Jay Cooley got half of it right. If we get the other half, Jay Cooley, wait. I mean, I didn't see your first part. Okay, the first part you got 120 winner, you got 110 to the loser. Okay, but go ahead and put it in. And then we're gonna do another scenario. I want to see where everybody's mind's at. So we're going to do another one, and the scenario is going to be a little bit different. Then we're going to stay on the scoring right now. 120, 108. There you go. Gil Cole, both of them, they got it in at the same time. There we go. Oh, Tony Boz up in the house, y'all. Y'all salute out to Tony Boz. Tony Boz come in and says, salute at Eagles Web Boxing in the chat. He says, smash the like button and show support and share and subscribe. And before I get to the next part, if you guys could do me a favor, please. And I don't usually ask for favors in here. Yeah. So what I would like for y'all to do is, if you guys could please share my Ram 17. Could you guys share that one video? I worked hard on that live right there. That was a lot of information that came out in that live. So if you guys could share that live for me. And also, another thing that's been brought to my attention, and it sounds like a good idea for anybody who paid for that platform on the Wilder. Now, I'm not knocking you if you got anything free. I'm not knocking you. That's not what I'm saying. But if you paid on that platform, protest that fight. Get your if you paid with credit card or something like that, try to get your money back on that fight. And for the reasons that's put that it was that the fight was just put down. You can just say that it was fixed or anything. You can just say it was a fixed fight. Because I plan on trying to get my money back off that fight too. Because if old medias don't want to do nothing, then we're going to make Fox or somebody. We're going to make somebody do something about it, right? Whoever sponsored that shit, we're going to make them do something about it. And so I'm just asking because I thought that was a good idea. But if you guys get a chance, share the video that I did on the 17th. The one that's titled, the last part of it is Ram 17. B&B Boxing at Eagles Web, he said, was I wrong for it? Yeah. No, it was Jay Cooley got it. It's 120 over 108. But we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it up now. Y'all, you guys will get it. Somebody else came? Somebody else dropped in? Yeah, Christopher Jordan said saluted. Yeah, Gil Cole's Jay Cooley. Right, he got his eyes. Hey, you got your eyes on him, Chris. Chris got his eyes on y'all. Okay, so second one, same thing. We still scoring. Now, for a 12-round championship fight, for 12 rounds of whitewashing, for 12 rounds of whitewashing, okay, a 12-rounder with a whitewash fight. Now, this is a little bit different. What would be the maximum scores? Yep. Louis said, I'm going to my computer now. Okay. Are y'all talking about the temperature and stuff like that? Okay, I want to hear that one, though. So this is a whitewashing fight. This is just somebody basically got mopped from round 1 to round 12. And you got half the answer already. You got half the, not with me saying nothing, but you got half the answer. But it's just a little bit harder for you to calculate. It's just a little bit harder for you to calculate. That's all that is. I just want to see where y'all at. I want to see where you're at. And then the ones that you just dropped in, drop your cell phone down in the Eagles Web and answer some questions. And have some fun with Eagles Web. This is a laid back chat today. And since it's a laid back chat, there shouldn't be no neck smashing. But we reserve the right in Eagles Web boxing to smash necks if we need to. Come on, Gil. You supposed to be the boss, man. You supposed to already have that answer right there. Yeah. So again, remember, you guys help me out. Yeah, 10 points. It's still 10 point must. Yeah, but what's the maximum amount of points? What's the maximum amount of points if somebody just got smoked? If you got smoked, and I'm gonna give you the reason. So you're gonna ask me that you got smoked. You gotta listen to the detail. You got smoked for 12 rounds. B&B, look at B&B. B&B look at him, he all heated up now. Look at him. He said, I want a fair and square fight. He said, I don't want no controversy. Who's the best? He said, fuck with me. Okay, well, here we go. The question is 12 round championship fight. From round 1 to round 12. The losing fighter got smoked. From round 1 to round 12. What should be the score? And Jay Cooley is close again. I'm just going to tell you that you're off a little bit, Jay Cooley. Y'all don't let Jay Cooley come in here acting like he know boxing, man. Cause we doing points, man. Don't be letting Jay Cooley act like he know. Tony Barnes got you on that one. Because he listened very carefully. See, because I said you got smoked. If you get smoked, it's a 10-8 round. See? 10-8. Y'all understand now? So 10-8. So what Tony did is Tony took the 8 and he multiplied out to the 12. Right? He already know the one was going to be 120. That was already automatic. He didn't have to do no calculating on that one. So he did 12 times 8. You get the 16. The 8 times the 1 is 8. And then 1 is 9. And so Tony got that one. There you go, Chris. 120.96. Okay, stay on that because you guys are having problems with that scoring. So let's stay on it just a little bit. Okay, so for a 12-round championship fight, the winner of the fight lost 2 clear rounds. He lost 2 clear rounds. Loss. It's clearly a loss, right? I already gave you the clue. He's the winner. The winner of the fight lost 2 clear rounds, right? And he won the other rounds by regular standard. 10-point must system. What's the score? Because you guys are having problems with that. That was actually an easy one. You see how I worded it? But y'all it was actually easy right there. Don Donovan dropped down. He slid down the web. He said, I'm here, y'all. What's up? He said, I'm slid down the web. Eagles Web boxing, man. God dang, he got that eagle up good and that web up good. He got the gloves up good. He got the bell up good. And he said, salute, man, on that mic. He said, Web fam, man. You know what it is? He said, playing games without Donna. And he yelling it out. And Tony just, there we go. Right now, y'all close. Y'all got right answers. Louis got one of the answers right off the bat. But it's not much. All you doing, I can't tell you. I'm Christopher Yornay got it. 118, 110. Let's stay right here. We'll do one more. Because I know what y'all want to do. You guys want to, this is what you want to do. is you want to think about the rounds themselves. See, that's what it is. You want to. There you go, King Louis. Yeah, I got. Yeah, King Louis. Yeah, got the 110. Yeah, but see what you guys want to do is you guys are worried about the rounds, and I keep saying 10-point must system. But you guys what you guys are worried about, instead of just calculating the numbers out with the rounds, you guys want to try to, oh, he went, because, okay, if we did rounds, of course you guys are going to say what? It was 10 rounds to what? 10 rounds to what? 10 rounds to 2, right? But that's not it. But we don't have to worry about that. All we gotta do is add up the points real quick for the winner. So 2, that's 20. And now we got 10 left. So that's what made it easy. 10 left. So 10 and 9. So 10 times 9, right? 90. So that made it quick. So I got them brains, man. Y'all been up, man. It's already what? It's 3 o'clock, right? Almost 4 o'clock. Some of y'all, where some of y'all at right now is almost what? 3? Almost 4. Almost 4. Yeah. No, 118. Because he didn't get mopped. We'll do that one next, Jay Cooley. Yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do that one next, though. Okay, we'll stick right there. 10-point must system again. Championship fight. 10-point must system. And the champ. This time the champ is in a battle. And these are something. I'm not gonna give you something where you got to actually write it down, but you can't write it down. Okay, Jay Cooley in the Midwest. You don't have to write this one down. You shouldn't. As soon as I say it, you should be able to get it. Right? So you should be able to get this. Okay, 10-point must system. The winner of the fight. He lost 4 rounds. He's the winner, though. He's the winner. He lost 4 rounds. Lost 4. Okay, so get this. All of those rounds that he lost, 3 of those rounds he lost he was just edged out. He was just edged out. So listen. So it's real easy. He's edged out. In 1 round, he suffered a knockdown. Right? 1, he suffered a knockdown. But he was just edged out. So, what was the final score? That's an easy one. I see you down there, Derek Bailey. Derek Bailey up in the house, y'all. Yep. And I told y'all can write, you can write it down, but you shouldn't have to write that one down. I don't see where my scholars is at, man. When it comes to scoring, man, because y'all got to score quick, man. Remember, that's only 60 seconds. Uh-oh, somebody's close. Just 15? Come on, Don. Oh, shit. Now y'all a little bit too close. The first one, I'm gonna tell you the first one because y'all already know the first one. The first one's right. The first one's right. But somebody got to fight a little bit too close. Somebody got to fight a little bit too close. Because how many rounds did, see, this is what you got to look at. How many rounds did the loser, how many rounds did he lose? I got one person. Yeah. And yes, I'm not seeing it. So go ahead. Y'all know what it is. So that And that's Gil Coles. Yep. I didn't see it up there. Because Don Dolly had put 15. Gil's right. Yeah. Because y'all probably don't remember the 5. I ain't gonna mess with you. I'm not gonna mess with y'all on the 5, man. Because the 5 will have y'all all screwed up. The 5 point. The mandatory 5. No, they don't usually do that no more. They might do that in some arenas and stuff like that. Okay, we'll do one more, and we'll call whoever wins this one. We'll call them the round master. We'll call them the round. They'll be like the round master for as being able to count the rounds because they know what's up. Same one. We'll stay in championship fight mode. So championship fight mode. So we're in championship fight mode again. So in championship fight mode, the winner won 7 rounds. He won 7 rounds. And he lost, of course, that means he lost 5 rounds. 5 rounds. One of the rounds he lost was a 2-point for the other fighter. 2-point round. What's the final score? 7-5. And that could be it can be a trick. It can be a trick, so be careful. Dang, Gil. A little bit too high, baby. A little bit too high. Remember, he lost 5. You guys are close. No, look at Gil. Look at Gil. Come on, man. I need my champ, man. I need my round champ. I need somebody to be a round champ. You're going to be the round champ today. The round champ. Oh, Tony got confused. Okay, Tony, the winner of the fight. He won 7 rounds. And this is a 10-point must system, 12-round fight. He won 7 rounds. Out of the 5 rounds that he lost, the guy who won the 5 rounds got a 8. It put him down to 8. He got an 8 out of one of them. The loser received the 8 out of one of those. What was the final score? And King Louis is King Louis closer than anybody. King Louis closer than anyone. I'm gonna tell you that right now. King Louis is the closest. Jay Cooley, you just didn't give the other dude no credit. Jay Cooley put his ass in the one of them in the 12-round fight. He put the other one in the 10-round fight. Louis still close. No, Louis still close. Uh-oh. Tony Bars is Now Tony Boz is not the closest, but he got one of the scores right, and Louis got one of the scores right. So both of them got one score right. So I just gave y'all the answer. So all y'all gotta do is cheat and put it up there, and you got it. That's all y'all gotta do. All y'all do is cheat, and y'all put it up there. Cause you know ain't no draws in Eagles Web. You already know that, man. You know Eagles Web I got to have answers up in here. I got to have answers up in here. All you gotta do is cheat. All you gotta do is take. There you go, right there, Tony. Tony Boswell got it. He got it backwards, but he got it. Tony Boswell got it, but he got it backwards. There you go. So I think we got a handle on the scoring and stuff right there. No, he's right, King Louis. Tony got it. Louis probably just put up the 12 on accident because he didn't even have a 12 down at all. He didn't even have a 12 down at all. So I know he just typing too fast. Yeah. So King Louis would have got it too though, because King put down 12, but I know he meant 13 because he never even put down a 12 except for way up at the top. Yep. That's what it is. Because what you got to do is you take the 7 for the win, right? So 7 for the win is 70, right? And then what leaves is 9, all 9s and 1 8, right? So you take the but don't worry about the 8 until afterwards. So you multiply the 9 out, you get 45. So that's 115 minus one more point. That's 114. Same thing with the other guy. You give him his 50, and then after you give him his 50, you give him all. Then you take the 7, and you multiply that one out. Yeah, just like that. That's how you do it. Yep. And that's how you come up with it. Yep. And that would have gave you 63. So 50 and 63, we know that's 113. Like I said, it was when I give you the like the wins, just take that automatically. So just add that. So if I say a fighter won, like say for instance, I say a fighter won 8 rounds, boom, that's automatically 80. You don't have to worry about that no more. All you have to do is worry about the second part. That's all you got to do is worry about the second part. So I give you a quick one. We'll stick with that 8. Okay, the fighter won 8 rounds. And so we already know that he lost 4. So the fighter wins 8 rounds, right? And he lost, of course, he loses 4. And we're talking about, so don't worry about no judges and stuff there because all the judges got the same score. So don't worry about that. So he won 8. He lost 4. He lost one of those 4 by 2 points instead of 1 point. So what was the final score? So you got your 80 already, right? So you do what? 4 times 9, what you got? 36? So what they give you already? See? 36, and you got to take another one away, right? So 35. So what's his score? So 115 what? So what's the score? You guys already know that, right? Right off bat, you should already know the score. Give me the other side. 115 what? 115 what? As you got the 115, so now you got to take the loser, right? The majority of his losses was what? Most of his was 9, right? 8 9 is what? 72. So what is that? So that's automatically give you the rest. So he lost 8. So 8 9 is what? 72. That's 40 more, right? So 115 what? 115. 115 boot. So 115, 112, right? That's a pretty good fight. Pretty close fight. Not really close. But see, if you look at, so when we look at these fights now, you're starting to see that the scorecards is actually a wide margin that you win. But sometimes if you lost by, if you lose 2 points, then if you lose 2 points in the round and you still win a fight, that's what makes up for the fight, and that's what makes it actually so close. So you end up with a 3-point win. You say, well, that wasn't that big of a win. It could have been. You see what I mean? Yeah. That it could have been because you take your 80 and you got your 45. then you minus 1. 114, 112. Yeah. And that's what made that fight close. Because if you give him back that round, then he's up 2 points. Then it's 116. But there you go. So 80, 45 minus 1, 44. 114, 112. End up being a close fight that we didn't see was a close fight because what happened at home is you giving them rounds. So I gave him 8 rounds. And see, that's what, and then that ends up in our boxing conversation all the time. Is when we start talking boxing, then we end up talking about, oh yeah, man, I gave him 8. I gave him this round, that round. But see, when you do it that way, then you end up in trouble. Yeah. You end up in trouble. So 32. Yeah, there you go. So you take the 80 and then, so 80 and 36 and then take away 1 is 5. So that's 115. There you go. It's like that. No, you're only going to take away 1, Louis, because look where you're at, Louis. You're only going to take away 1 because you're at 9 already. All the other rounds he won by 1 point. You see what I mean? The other fighter only won by 1 point, but only one of them he lost. He lost 2 points in one of them. So you only take away 1 more. You only take away 1 more. Yeah, it's just 115. It's 115. Because you only take away 1. Because you're already at your 36. You just got to take away 1. Because if you look at your calculation, you got 9 times 4. See? 9. If you got 9 in any round, that's already a losing round. So that's 9 and then 4, right? So that's already losing, but that's the rounds he lost. So then you take away 1 more. Yeah, he lost 1 round by 2, Louis. Yes, you're right. He lost 1 round by 2. It's only 4 losing rounds, right? Think about it. All those rounds are 9 except for 1. 1 is 8. So even if you did 9 times 3, which you got 27, right? So if you took 27 and you added 8 to it, what you get? 35. I just like to take away the 1 extra point. Because it's faster that way if you just take away the 1 extra point. If you split the rounds up like that, okay, that was an 8-point round, then you got to do 3 times 9 is 27, and then you got to do 1 times 8, or 8 plus 8, instead of just taking the 36 and minus 1. He'll get it, y'all. Yeah, Louis will get it. Yeah. Only 1 round he lost by 2. Just 1 round. Only 1 round. It's just 1 round. Yeah, 1 round that he lost by 2. And see, we didn't do nothing shady. Like, we didn't have like the ref take points and nothing like that. So if we have the ref take points, then it's different. You know what I mean? If we come up with a scenario, like say for instance, we go into a fight, okay, it's 10 rounds. Okay, so we're in the 10th round. And it's split. Right now it's a split. It's a split decision. It's 5 rounds to 5 rounds. So each fighter got 5 rounds. So what do you do for both of them? You already know what the score is, right? So 5 times 10 for both of them, right? So that's 50, and then 5 times 9, 45. So it's 95-95 right now. So the fight is 95-95 right now. So we don't have to worry about that. We already know it's 95-95 right now. They got two more championship rounds to go, right? And this is fighter A versus fighter B. And it's tied up. So A is no better than B right now. So in round 11, fighter B suffers a knockdown. And it's the end of the fight.